Hey everybody, this is Shane. I have another Airsoft review. I know it's been a little while since I've done an Airsoft review, but this is the first one I've been able to get in the last little while. But this is basically a little baby broom handle C96. This is not full size. As for the name of the company, the best I can pronounce it is Yin Xing. And it's the model G.020, the G.20. But I mean, let me just show you at least the box itself. Alright? Like I said, that Yin Xing, that's about the as best I can pronounce it. As you can see, it says, Power Shoot, Yay English. G.020 Airsoft Gun. Do not shoot at any human or animal. Users are restricted to 18 years of age or older. Shows a picture of the weapon itself. Now, on the box itself, the gun itself actually looks pretty nice. It looks pretty nice on the box. But when you actually pop it open, that's a different story. First off, it has a detachable 10-round box magazine. I have it loaded with .2 gram pellets. Now, when I first took it out of the box, it seriously looked pretty dirty. And this was still shrink wrapped. This was brand new when I got it, and the gun itself just looked filthy. Now let's see if I can show the sights on that. I mean, it technically does kind of have a rear sight, but it's done so poorly that I can barely even get a sight picture on it. Now, there's about as best I can show you. It's a very, very tiny V-notch that has anything actually cut out of it. This does not have a safety at all. The hammer itself does pull back, but it just flies straight forward. The way you cock it is you can pull right here if you want to, but I've found it just will be a lot easier to pull right here and pull back. And that is actually one major problem I have out of this little POS right here. I have actually had this thing misfire. Now, you've heard the old saying, you get what you paid for? Well, I acquired this brand new for about $3. If you're wondering why I bought it, number one, I'll be honest, it was relatively inexpensive. And number two, I figured I'd give it a legitimate shake. But let's see if it'll do it without it misfiring. There we go. But I have actually had this thing misfire on me. Now, as for the muzzle velocity of this thing, I have tried looking this thing up, and I have not found anything on this. I have found the G.010, which is kind of like a Glock, but I have not found a thing on the G.020 here. Now, if there is anything I will give it for, I have relatively large hands, and I am actually able to grip this thing reasonably, with reasonable comfort. Because my thumb rests right here, and this actually feels good when I grip it. But here's my next question: is how accurate is this little thing? Well, as I said, I generally load up with .2 gram pellets because I get the best accuracy out of them. Well, let's see what kind of accuracy I can get. Wow! I actually caught that. It flew high and to the left. That's one hit. That does not count. It's a ricochet. Wait a minute. Wow. It misfired. But when I cocked and shot it, it then shot. I don't know if that's a plus or a negative. I saw the hit not even halfway down to the target. Let's see. 3 left. That one barely hit. Way to the left. And that is all she wrote. Now, what is my opinion of this? Short answer, not very good. Now, I know the old saying applies of you get what you paid for, but I've been pleasantly surprised with some inexpensive air guns. And, I mean, what else can I say? I mean, it looked nasty when I took it out of the box. I mean, even with .2 gram pellets, I barely scored 3 hits out of 10. And that's pretty bad with .2s. And I'm shooting at a distance of about 10 feet. But overall, my opinion, I wouldn't bother with this piece of junk. As I said, it's a POS. I wouldn't fool with it. And be perfectly honest, I mean, unless you want your kids, I guess, to have, safe fun with an airsoft gun, I mean, that's about all this thing really be good for, because they're not going to be able to hit their buddies with this thing. This is probably, without a doubt, one of the most inaccurate little airsoft pistols I've ever shot. If you want me to give you my opinion, this my personal opinion, thumbs down. I do not approve of this airsoft gun. But that is my opinion of the G.020 Power Shoot. Yay, English! You all have a good day.